Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl Nita, your favorite diva, and I am back with my girl Monique Nicole.
Hi.
Hey, girl. I'm so happy that you're here. We are a few minutes late. Please bear with us, but we wanted to make sure we get this to you. I'll check with Monique Nicole about tomorrow for OWN, and we'll see what we can do. All right, so we're gonna because OWN wasn't too much. We're gonna go ahead and get to these girls here, okay? So y'all, I got the same feeling with this episode of Potomac. Oh, y'all, I'm
Mm,
sorry. This is reality TV talk. Make sure y'all are hitting the like as you come into the building. Hey, Daria. Hey, Tamika's Den. I see you all trickling in. Come
yeah.
say hello. Drop me some blue hearts, gang, gang,
And
and
drop some pink hearts.
some pink hearts, gang, gang. We're both. I think we're both streaming. We're both live streaming. So
Hmm.
of course, do what you do.
Do
So
what you do.
yeah, we're. Go ahead.
I said, do what you do, baby.
Yes, do what you do. We give y'all the disclaimers every week. So this week is a bit of a kind of a catch-up session because I think we missed two. So I
Mhm.
have some, and they're not in a particular order, but I do have the things that we do need to talk about. So with
Mm.
that being said, we're gonna start out with Potomac because this was my least favorite, and I'm starting to have
Mhm.
that same feeling from the other seasons, and I just don't like the nastiness of it. I don't think the girls are meshing well. They
Nope.
can't get it together. I feel like they are too old at their big age to be acting like teenagers. They act like they are either in high school or college,
Hmm.
and they need to do better. They just need to do better. So, yeah, so we're gonna start talking. This was a cute little scene with Naneka and Ike, and of course, she's picking him up from the airport. He
Mm.
is a traveling doctor. I didn't know that. She left that
Yep.
out the first thing, but he's a traveling doctor, so he goes on assignment for a week, and then he comes home. And he has a week off. So I think that's nice. I think that's a nice little trade off.
Hmm.
I'm sure he gets paid double or extra for the
Nope.
for his trouble.
Hmm.
And so yeah, so I like that kind of setup, y'all. What y'all do y'all like it?
I
They look
don't
like
know if it's a good. I think it's an okay setup for now, but if they have children, he's gonna have to not probably. He's gonna have to reevaluate that. Probably.
yeah, yeah. I can see that. I can see that. But the good thing is, but like it feels like when they work locally, they work longer hours
Mm.
and like they get called in, they be on call. So I feel like that week off kind of makes up for that week that they're working. So I mean it's something. Hey, Montana Max, that's something to think about. Something to think about. So she's talking about ovulation. Sometimes he's away when she's ovulating,
Mm.
and but luckily she's ovulating now so they can get the do done. Okay. Then we
Mm.
get a call from Karen about an invitation to pickleball. Hey y'all, I see you. Hey LSW.
Pitfall.
And they take they were excited to get the invitation. They take it. And did you have anything to say about that?
Nope.
No. Okay. We're gonna keep going then. Okay. Cougaring, delusions, and gossiping.
Eh.
Now, I don't know what Giselle Gizzard got on her now. She got this thing where she wants to be a cougar now. So all right. Cougar on, child. But she's talking to Robin. She brings up to Robin that they Juan came with Robin to ATL to do
Their
podcast,
podcast.
the
Mm.
live podcast. And she said Juan pulled her to the side and said that he wasn't having no relations with that woman. Okay. So I did not have no relations with that woman. So um, and she said he raised his voice. And
Showed
then
him
Robin's dumb ass gonna talk
delusional.
Talk about he can't hear all that well. That's why he talk loud because he a coach and he always was screaming and yelling and stuff like that.
Baby. this bitch, this bitch is she really is. Karen was right a few seasons ago. Robin, it's a ditzy bitch. Like, what's wrong with you?
Oh
Do
my
you
god.
hear yourself? Like, do you actually hear yourself and think that you're making sense? And
Hey
the
there.
crazy part is that she actually believes it. This heifer believes it and thinks that we're gonna believe it.
Lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
I can't. Shout out to the Bell Perspective. Thank you, girl, for stopping through. She is another content creator that I have just started loving, going through her content,
Woo!
got introduced to her through Miss Kira Speaks. So
Okay.
make sure y'all go right on over there because she does the reviews on time, baby. So if you want an on time review, she gives it to you. And I love it. I listen to it all the time. My son even be listening to them. He be like,
Okay.
Mom, she gave you a shout out. I said, yeah, you ain't know I was big out in these YouTube streets. Just playing. Yes. You said it was so funny, Bill. What you say? You said something about you got a house in the Bahamas that you want to sell her or something. Baby, she is too foolish, child. I can't take it. I can't take yes. I got a beachfront property in Utah. You want to buy it? Yes, I fell out when she said that. Hey, Miss Kira. Miss Kira is another content creator. I'm sorry. I let me shout out Tamika
Yeah.
was here first. I apologize. Tamika's Den. She's another content creator, hardest working one out here. Check her
For
out.
real.
Subscribe. All of y'all are family. I see all y'all in here, so I'm sure y'all are subscribed to her. Hey Tim. Hey Miss Kira, another content creator, self care. I'm about to jump into that heavy, hard, because it's hitting me right now. Like I thought I was doing good.
Mhm.
No, 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 no,
Uh-oh.
no. So I'm trying to get there. Hey
You
Tim, always glad that you're here checking me
Yes.
out.
Yes.
Yes. So they have this little scuttlebutt conversation. It looks like Gizzard is pretty much getting tired of Robin's ish. She looked like she's getting kind of worn down. Like she don't even want to be, like she don't even want to say nothing no more. It's just like, girl, what is the point?
What's the
So so of course, she changes the subject and starts gossiping. When Aneka told her, keep this between us, don't
Mhm.
tell anybody. Now I could see if she didn't say it. Now they didn't show it in the clip when she was telling her the information, but
Okay.
they did roll that beautiful beam footage, and we did see that she requested that of her. And then she's still going to sit up there and tell Gizzard and her neck. I don't know. We start talking about people next. You know, I'm getting up there in age. Let me start talking about people next. I'm getting up there in age. Yes. So, okay, I'm coming, girl. I'm definitely coming. Hey, Monique Johnson, I needed your help, but I didn't want to ask you at the last minute. Sorry about that. um, yeah. So, how did you feel? And Gizzard was just chomping at the bit, trying to mouth salivating. She ready. Got the tea. She ready, waiting
See,
for the tea. And
I
then
just I
what
don't
did she say? She said that, oh, you talking about voodoo and shrines? Oh no. You know, I used to be a former first lady. You know, I don't go for that. I
yeah,
said,
I
former first
just
lady where?
right. I'll dive in more later when we get to it because I'm actually just bothered by the whole thing with NECA and Wendy, and I don't really like how NECA handled it. So we'll get to it later. But I expect nothing less to. They're the queen of gossiping. Don't get me wrong. I get it's a show and you're supposed to gossip, of course, but I just don't like these two. I just don't like them.
Yeah.
I just don't like them. And I really do feel like Giselle influences Robin. I genuinely feel like if Giselle was not on the show, Robin would be acting differently.
You're right. I agree. I can go with that. I definitely
They're
can go
just
with
like so codependent on each other and just the way they process things and their double standards. And I don't.
this
Mm-mm.
Mean Girl. It's like they are hazing Mean Girls, and like I said,
They're
Dash is
just hypocritical. They're just very hypocritical. Like, I just don't. We can move on because I'm over these two. Green eye, blue eye band, whatever the hell they are.
Oh, thank you, Boo. I appreciate that. Okay. Then we got Mama Dot, right? She getting back into the business. She took a little break. I think Candace had to pull back on her, like we can't film no more scenes with Mama Dot till she get herself together. It looks like she indeed got herself together just a teeny bit, just a teeny tiny bit. She looked like she got herself together. However, she said, "I'm not being shady, but what is he doing to bring money into the house?" I said, "Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go." But I mean, that was all at the end. It was just a little catch up session. She's talking about, she said that she thinks her mom found a little bit more respect for her since she became a music artist and she's been, traveling and doing her thing and coming out with albums. And I agree that could be what it is. She seemed to be touching her lovingly on her head, smoothing her head. And I felt like she wasn't being as judgmental as she is and as picky as she is. She was just kind of treading kind of lightly, but she was still trying to
Yeah.
get in the business.
I agree. I definitely agree.
And they went outside, and the last thing that they were talking about, she did ask about what is he doing to bring money into the house. But that aside, we know he ain't doing so much. But
I
she
mean,
asked about Robin. I thought that was odd that she asked about Robin. How did you feel
I
about
don't think
that?
she asked about Robin because she knew that her and Candace were close, and all the drama at this point, the drama with Robin and Juan had been in the tabloids. So at this point, she's probably just bringing it up like, so have y'all talked? You know, that's how I saw it.
Okay. Well, yeah, she just kind of left it like that. She said, y'all grown, y'all can just have a conversation, and that's that on that.
Mm-hmm.
We got a lot to get through, so that's why I'm not spending a lot of time. Okay, so the pickleball host and the gizzard.
Looking like pickles.
Oh man, I just be so tired of them looking so broke down. Like this franchise make the black girls look a little dusty. I mean, that's why I was saying. That's why I thought Ashley's housewoman was a step up because we had chafing dishes. We had servers. We had
Yeah.
menus and cocktails. She comes in here with this. Hold on, I gotta get to it, y'all. Pickle jars, all kinds of pickles. Look like nuts. Girl, pork and beans in a damn tent.
Mm.
Paper plates, or what are those? Not paper plates. The plastic plates, and that's not even good for the environment. So shame on you. I was just like, oh God, it's so cheap and dusty. I was like, Karen, I thought she was better than that. I guess not. I done got there. I done went there. Um, Child Robin, what
Robin
the hell did she have on?
She thought she was doing something. Bitch, please.
Lord. Then all the other people started arriving dressed like they're appropriately like they're supposed to be.
Mhm.
Robin, what what is going on, girl? She comes in there with this hooker. It look like it don't look like athletic wear, is what I'm saying.
She thought she
So
was doing something. She.
girl, I was just like secondhand embarrassment, like for real, for real. Now, however, comma, now Juan, he done stepped his ass on the scene again. We got
Mm-hmm.
him 4 for 4, y'all. 4 for 4, okay? So he's here. Is that Juan? What? I can't believe it. Child, Mia said, well, of course Juan gonna be here. He ain't got no job. Where else is he gonna be? I said, not too much, Mia. Because I think you and Gordon don't have a job. So
Exactly.
you might want to take a little
I
dip off
wasn't
that chip.
commenting too much about JOBs if I was Mia.
Right. I'm gonna need you to take a little bit of that dip off the chip. It was funny. And I did cackle.
It was funny,
It
but
was
like you said,
funny. But let's not throw stones in glass houses, okay?
exactly.
That joint might ricochet around and get you. Child, and I was trying to get the best shot so we could examine to see this club attire that she is wearing to a pickleball event with men and women, husbands and couples alike. And we're just out here like this. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I'm trying to figure out, do she got the club to go to right afterwards? I don't quite know. Karen, shady Karen. Karen was like, she said she got the punani all sitting out and don't nobody want it. Put it back. Not even Juan wants it.
Not even one wants it. Ooh.
I said, oh God. They is
I got
dragging. I was just like, Lord Jesus. But she looked a whole fool. I'm sorry. I don't know what she was thinking. What was she thinking? Let me see. Robin had the right figure for that outfit. I mean, it's not that she's not big.
No, she's fit. She's
I just
fit,
thought it was
but
inappropriate. I just thought it was inappropriate. I think she could probably pull it off somewhere else more appropriate, right? No?
yeah, I don't even. I don't know.
Oh, she didn't even comb her wig, or she don't do
She don't
nothing.
do nothing. She don't.
Nothing.
Please.
Lord have mercy. Karen's not about to pay for caviar salmon. For them heifers. Let's see. The question we're on show. Girl, I think that there's some kind of clause in her contract for her to come back. I think they had to lay it out because of the stunt and show that she pulled last season. Juan will be there. I bet you. I bet you it's in the contract. I bet you. Karen was the only one giving this episode in her confessionals. She was tearing them.
Oh, I loved every minute
I
of it.
loved it. I loved it. That's what Belle said. Belle was like, she was like, I really like Karen. She is so funny. I mean, if we didn't have no Karen, I mean, Candace is a reader too, but
Yeah,
she hasn't had her moment just yet. But you know, Karen keeps it light and funny and stuff like that. So
yeah.
I love how she keeps her shade. It'd be so funny. Now, also too, we're seeing Robin go around hugging everybody. Oh, hi. Oh, but I'm not speaking to Candace. And then we see what all went on because you know, she gets a little tickety tickety. She's a Twitter gangster. You know, she's a Twitter gangster. She be on the Twitter doing the things. Okay, so she says time to recast RHOP. It says she blasts Robin, co-star Robin, for hiding Juan's infidelity,
Mm-hmm.
all this stuff. So we got the headlines or whatever. I'm not gonna read all that. Y'all know what it is. And so Candace, I don't know why. I told you I don't know why. Candace and Wendy has this really bad thing where they want to be liked by these girls. And it's kind of pathetic almost. Like, I mean, we're already, what is it, season 6? Girl, they don't like you, girl. I
What
thought
makes you say that?
I thought it was quite obvious. I thought it's always been quite obvious. That's why I didn't understand like where that I mean, can you explain why she thinks they like her? I think that they tolerate her. I feel like they tolerate her. But I mean, the thing that she did, I mean, I felt like I don't know. I felt like she didn't like when if you are talking about when Gizzard kind of made the play about um Chris, her husband,
Mhm.
that she kind of said that she didn't believe it or she don't think. I still don't think that means I'm in a friendship with you. I mean, if I guess she said she felt like it was innocent or she didn't feel like she told her and she didn't agree with her or something like that.
You talking about Robin?
Yeah, because I mean, I didn't say she took her back, but she said she didn't believe the way Giselle was posturing the story. You remember the story last year when she was trying
Mhm.
to, get Chris and talk about he made her
Yeah.
uncomfortable and all that stuff, and she was just like, "No, I think it was harmless," but I
Mhm.
don't constitute that as a friendship. Like, I just like, okay, you just called it out for what it was.
Well, I mean, again, we have to go back and look at previous seasons. I don't feel like they were besties, but I believe they had a friendship. Like they did have a friendship in my opinion, and they clearly had a friendship off the show as well. So I just feel like I'm not gonna argue with if they both say they were friends, and they were friends in my opinion. Like a lot of stuff, they would hang out and stuff outside of the show. Um,
Okay,
I
okay,
mean, Candace again was also friends with Giselle too. So I mean,
exactly. I'm with you, Anger. Sick of Potomac, they have nothing going on. The storylines are boring. No one has nothing going on in their life.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's been pretty underwhelming.
yeah. I think the first episode was kind of okay, but
Yeah, that besides that,
yeah,
um,
it's starting to get that whole stale thing going again. None of the girls like each other. They, Karen put them into groups, and
the groups
yeah,
the group is divided. People are like not even talking to each other. Like it's just I don't
it's
know.
uncomfortable to watch.
Yeah, it is.
It's uncomfortable to watch. We already went through this, but this is when they had their little thing. So this thing right here, Karen, everybody gets around the table and they're eating. She gives her little speech and she's pretty much saying, thanking everybody for coming out. Then she said, I really want to thank Robin and Juan because me and Robin are in a good space right now. Why is she saying my name? Why?
Yeah, I didn't understand why Robin had an attitude. Like,
I was like, if you was gonna come with all that energy, just don't come.
don't come, bitch. Shit.
Like she's sitting up here thanking you, and you're going the f off. I'm like, girl, what? Are you okay? Did you and Juan just get into it before you came in here? Because I
Right.
don't understand what is going on here. I don't know.
I didn't like that. I don't
Yeah.
like Robin.
And then next thing you know, Juan jumps up and he exits the stage left. I'm out. I don't want to hear this.
He's a punk.
That's, what is going on?
He's a punk.
I said, oh, for people that don't care, y'all sure look bothered to me.
Juan just moves like he's guilty. He just has that guilty like spirit about him. Like he's just be moving like he's guilty. Like I don't. I just that's why his ass don't show up at the reunions. He just don't want any of the smoke. He don't want to answer for nothing. He wants to send Robin out there blindly and let her handle everything. Like, he's just a punk to me. I don't.
Right. It need to come. Married to Medicine need to come on first. So I ain't even got to
Okay.
worry about this. Okay.
Right.
Wait a
I agree.
minute. Get the hell off this. Shit, that's the only income they got.
Right.
I mean, I guess Robin got her little embellished hats.
Right. Mm.
Child, but this was a mess. Then all of a sudden, things start to get a little uncomfortable.
Very.
So we get to having this conversation. I thought Naneka said that she wasn't going to bring up the whole unfollowing of the Facebook, but towards the end of the episode, here we are. I guess this is a pile on since y'all going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's going to be a pile on. So now he wants to be free. So then, do y'all know the lady that's sitting right next to Candace? Is that Wendy's sister?
Not sister, is her friend.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's
Mhm.
not Kiana. Kiana, is it? That's not Kiana, because Kiana is pretty. I mean, not saying that she's not pretty. I'm just saying she looks more. I mean, I don't. Shut up. Let me just shut up. Oh my god, I don't believe I just said that. It's nothing like that. But I'm just saying, she looks different. But Kiana was there. I remember having a picture of her. I don't have it in there. But yes, she is thirsty, which is not bad in the reality TV world. I mean, because we need these moments. But I just think the moments have to make sense. Like if they don't make sense, we're sitting up here like you remember how dumbfounded we were looking at Love and Marriage Detroit when they were just fussing about things that we was just kind of like, huh, and we couldn't really get it and stuff. And that's what it feels like you being. Oh, the lady with the headband is Karen's friend.
Oh.
Okay. I'll go ahead and take that because Kiana was there. She was there, but I just don't have a picture of her. Yeah, so they get into this whole thing, and of course, Wendy and Aneka, they get at it or something. I think that y'all, whose side y'all on? Whose side y'all on? Wendy or Naneka? It's something is definitely Naneka is telling the truth. And I think Wendy, I'm sorry. I mean, even though I don't really rock with Naneka like that, but I think Wendy is definitely deflecting, and there is some kind of you done put your hands in the fire, or you know something, and you trying to deflect and all this other stuff. Because she was moving hella funny. This episode with deflecting, and then talking about she wanted to. Candace was like, well, if y'all don't know each other and y'all don't really have no beef, y'all should be fine, right? Then she said, I don't want to talk to her. I want to talk to Mia. I said, Mia? The girl you just called slow and dumb?
That was so stupid. That was so like Wendy made it too obvious.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm almost like Monique Johnson. I'm on neither side, but if I have to pick a side, I'm on Wendy's side. But I'm really not rocking with either one in this situation. NECA handled that wrong because she got buck first with Wendy. Because NECA said something and then Wendy basically agreed and just repeated what NECA said, and then NECA got smart with her and
called her
yeah. But she got smart with her first and said, what did she say? She said, oh, you're copying me, or oh, you're repeating what I said. She said something like, and when he was like, no, I'm agreeing with you. I don't know you to have a problem with you. Like, so NECA to me got rowdy first. I feel like NECA wanted a moment.
Mhm.
Um, as a Nigerian woman, she really like should have handled this better. And I would have preferred her to have asked Wendy out to lunch or dinner one on one and for them to have a conversation. But to do it in front of the whole group, it's clear you were trying to create a moment
Right. Right.
and you wanted an audience.
And I mean, I blame that little big forehead chick right there in the middle, sit beside Naneka, because she is the one that started all of this bull shiggity.
And
Ashley,
no good. She is a no good heifer.
and then she's sitting there looking all quiet and stuff, and then she get her confessional talking about um Wendy saying that I said it, or that it was completely unnecessary, because I think she keeps saying that Naneka said the information, but I told her that I said it. And then so she's like, I just thought that was completely unnecessary. And I was like, Ashley, shut up. Just shut up.
Shut up.
Right. Ashley can go to, she absolutely has no storyline. She doesn't have nothing going on. She's just like Giselle. Although I feel like I don't know if she has her hand a little better than Giselle, because Giselle, child, she just be straight up, just. But I don't know. Ashley be trying to play, you know. I don't know. Yeah, once she mentioned her mother and sister comments, that's when Wendy went left. And then the way I would handle that is, I'm not them. I would have to call them, get it straightened out, figure out what's going on. But I don't feel like I should be like targeted for something that my family did. Not she may not even knew about it, but the way she acted, she didn't deny it. She was like, you got the call log? She's like, I got the call log right here. It was like a 9-minute conversation from either her mother's phone number or somebody's phone number that Wendy recognized. Then she gets up and talk about, you wanna be me, you wanna be me.
That was too much.
It's a flop. It's a flop. I was like, what is in everybody's cups? Because I am confused. Again, I was just like, this is crazy. It was just crazy to me.
Wendy was doing too much. She was definitely deflecting. Now, I don't agree with Robin's two-faced ass talking in the confessional. Oh, Dr. Asefo is deflecting one-on-one. Well, bitch, if she deflecting one-on-one, your ass is the damn captain and the instructor of deflecting. So you can't
Exactly.
else out. You right, but you what's the saying? Right message, wrong messenger.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Then she was talking about your mother made. I don't even like the religion messaging. It doesn't feel good to even talk about. Y'all know what she said. I think she was wrong for saying it. I think that they are going down a dark road. Like when we don't even want to discuss it, and then then we're talking about this Nigerian, this tribal, this culture, this Osu stuff. We don't know nothing about nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like we should be able to speak on it. And I feel like they bringing in like religion and cultures, and we're Americans, and I don't feel like we should be speaking on the Nigerian culture. If you don't have the range for it, I don't think you should be speaking on it. So I think I'm super uncomfortable. Look how Karen was biting that pickle, because she just could not believe it. She was just like a mess.
Oh yeah,
Deflection 101. I said, Robin, shut up. Again, shut it up.
you
Okay.
wrong person, boo. Wrong row.
And look, she just looks so gleefully and joyfully in there. I was just like, girl, if you don't shut up. Oh,
I would have popped the hell out of. I would have gotten my ass up and cussed that heifer out when NECA said, "Oh, your mom is a witch." Oh,
mm-hmm,
bitch. Game over. I would have called her all type of bitches, all type of, my mouth would have gotten so reckless at that point. Because who the hell are you talking to, and why are you disrespecting my mother?
Right. Right. Also, too, yeah, Ike No Turner is about to get luck if you buck. I said,
Yeah, let's talk about that, because he was about to get on my boy Eddie, and I F's with Eddie. Eddie's a good man, Savannah. He's a good man.
baby,
You
Eddie
silly.
face was looking like. And then who was that? Was that Gizzard that said he don't want that smoke?
Yeah, I didn't like that comment, because bitch, you want to see two men fight? Like, what you talking about, bitch? Like,
Bitch, I
whatever.
said, I know you did not. Eddie looked hella uncomfortable there, boy. I tell
I'm gonna
you
tell
that.
you though, something in the milk ain't clean
Yeah,
on Eddie and Wendy's part.
right,
Something in the milk ain't clean. I don't F with NECA, but I'm not naive. Like
right,
something is a little fishy.
right. And that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. I was like, even in episode 1, when producers asked her that simple question, talk about, do you know her or have you met her? And she was just frazzled. And then she was just like, I've seen her in passing. I was just like, I don't know. I knew that was going to play out to be something.
Yep. Something was fishy about it. It's just something weird. It's something Wendy is not telling us. It's something she's not copping to.
Yeah. Yeah, they're trying to pit them against each other. No, what actually
I don't think it's that. I don't think you to me, I don't blame nobody else but NECA. Like, I don't feel, I mean, Ashley kind of messed up or whatever, but I don't feel like, no, I feel like NECA's the one, because
they got their party started because they needed, instead of it looking like the light skinned girls is going after the dark skinned girl, they brought the dark skinned girl in to do their bidding. Period.
could
So
be
now, no, it's not just us fighting with her. Look, she's fighting with a dark skinned girl.
and we're her own kind. Look.
Right. I'm just like,
Yeah, I don't know. It's
because
just
I feel like
weird.
the
It's
way
weird
NECA is coming, it feel like somebody put a battery in her back.
Yeah, a battery in her back for sure. It just feels weird on both sides. It just something just off about this whole situation. I don't like it. I don't like it. Ike about to get crunk with Eddie over Facebook. Like,
Over Facebook. And I don't even think Eddie probably did it. I think Wendy probably had access to his Facebook and might have did it.
maybe.
She might have did it. I don't know. Cause I don't see men on Facebook all like that. Like they don't be caring all.
She
And
probably
then
asked, or she
you
asked.
even saw it. Like, how do you even see it? Like, if somebody unfollow me or unfriend me, I'm not looking for nobody. What are you talking about? That's crazy.
Yeah, so something fishy, man. Something ain't right.
Again, high school. Again, high school. It feels weird. So, child, Juan came and bumped the fence and knocked over the aluminum tin pan of baked beans, child. I guess that's the only hot food they had, child. Girl, but when Candace was like, the demons are coming, I said, bitch, I couldn't. I was like, I said, all that religious talk or something like that, it just felt like it was so funny. It was like a little comedic moment for me when she was like, the demons are coming. I said, girl. Oh my God. It was a mess. It was a mess. But Juan apologized to Karen. The girls don't seem like they got it together. Robin's still over there looking for food. Yeah, I don't know. Y'all can rate this raggedy episode. You can rate the raggedy episode. I'm gonna give it a -2.
Ooh, Nita. You are pulling a Monique Johnson right now.
She was getting soft, so I had to step in. I had to
Ah,
step in.
I love it.
Oh my goodness. I don't even want to talk about. I think the only thing I want to talk about is the shade meter. The shade meter for this one. Um, because wasn't nobody no showstopper. Just all was just a fool. The shade meter was Karen for me. Karen did it for me. She was knocking them confessionals down. 0 of
Y'all are
5.
crazy. I'm gonna
It said
do.
no rating. Oh, y'all gotta be cracking up. All right, let me get this buried the medicine up.
Yeah, because we spent too much time on Potomac. Shit,
Did
we
we?
we squeezed we squeezed a lot out of
No, I mean
little
it was kind of 2 episodes a little bit.
little drop they gave us, child. It was. Come here, Simba.
Thanks.
He was up in the camera earlier. Come here, Simba. Come cuddle.
Monique said she ain't even gonna rate it.
No rating, baby. Not even. It don't even deserve a
Don't
rating.
even deserve a rating.
Damn.
No rating for Potomac. 4. All right, let me get this up. Again, no order, y'all. I just kind of had to
Ah,
get these moments together.
I love that scene.
It was so cute.
Love.
Daddy shed some thug tears for his baby girl. It was so cute.
I
Like,
just
oh,
love
you
that scene so much.
yes, yes. And Heavenly talking about she gonna teach Laura to cook so she can cook for her man. You
Mhm.
supposed to know how to cook. I said, do you know how to cook? I guess she's doing a little
Come here,
something.
baby.
You gotta put a little something in it.
Come here.
She said, what?
Come
She
here.
said,
Come
I'll
here.
tell you
Come here,
later.
baby. Come here, baby. You gonna help me make some spaghetti. You gotta learn how to cook for your man, okay? You gonna find you a man. Daddy? Oh, Daddy, you coming here to help me cook, Daddy? Oh,
Yes.
Daddy. Oh, Daddy. Now, baby and Laura, we don't want you to go away. We want you to stay close to home because you see, so much has changed in Florida. The weather is just crazy. I mean, they got wind, they got hurricanes, they got floodings, they got all this type of stuff. And just, we just feel better if you stay close to us.
Yeah, I just want you. If something happens to you, I don't want to sound sexist, but I want to be able to get to you within an hour. I just want to be able to get to you just like that. I ain't got the best Damon Daddy. You know
That's
who got the best
David.
Damon Daddy? Keisha. Color Me Pink.
Color me pink. Oh my gosh. She be
Yes,
killing it.
she got the best Damon Daddy.
Oh my gosh. She be killing it.
Yes, yes. So they trying to keep that child in Atlanta, come hook a crook, climate change. Girl trying to scare the girl half to death, talking about the boys can take care of themselves and handle themselves, but I gotta be there. Child, it was a mess, but it was just the cutest scene. It was just the cutest
It
scene.
was so sweet. I love their dynamic. Like, oh my God. I would love to have a husband like Damon, just so cool, calm, collected, level-headed, loving. Like, he's got great qualities.
Right. She talking about the wind is wild, the AI, the outranet, the intranet.
Right.
Girl, they was pulling everything they could out of there. The wind.
Everything, every little excuse they could think of, child.
This little particular scene between Jackie and Simone, it was cute. It was nostalgia.
Yes.
But they were having a little baby boomer conversation about how much they used to do back in the day and how the people of this generation don't want to get nothing done and they want assistance and all this stuff. And I was in grad school. I was, having babies and I had a husband and all that stuff. So
Mhm.
um then Dr. Jackie talking about the what is it, the client with the STI. I said, ooh,
Ooh, and that's some real. I'm so glad she talked about that and gave that example because that's some real shit that them doctors have to go through. Like,
yes. And
Jack,
she knew exactly what she was talking about because of course they the same doctor. She knew exactly what she was talking about.
that is so awkward to be like, it's a STD. Now, who gave you this STD? Somebody creeping up in this room. But
Right,
I ain't no marriage counselor, so let me stay in my lane.
right, right. It's not work harder. We're working smarter. Soft life. But the thing that about that conversation, like even you don't even have to get an assistant. Like if she talking about just to get groceries or whatever, I mean, in the Instacart, girl, Amazon even deliver groceries. Like
Right, girl,
there
call
are
this.
things to make your life easier, and you just need to do the things. Like I mean, I just
Yeah, I don't.
yeah, but the way they was posturing the statement, they was talking about all the stuff that they did. That's because y'all had to do it back in that day. I bet y'all ain't doing it now. I bet
True,
you that. I bet you that.
true.
So yeah, but anyway, that was a cute little conversation because I gotta go live at 8 something.
Oh,
Oh, this
I
is
love that
cute.
scene. Another great example of a good husband and a good father. I love Dr. Eugene. I really, really enjoy him. I enjoyed just the conversation that he has with his sons and just making them feel open and trying to make them feel comfortable to talk to him and taking them shopping. And even when the sons were like, thank you, dad, I'm glad they knowledgeable to appreciate the things and the lifestyle that their parents have provided for them. I just it's honestly it's the American dream. It's I mean, this is what our ancestors could have only dreamed of. You know what I'm saying? A doctor on TV taking his sons shopping, spending $500 on shoes. Like, come on, like that's dope.
Right,
Like,
right. Yeah, and he even brought up the conversation again. He was like, I know it may be some things that you don't want to talk to your mother about, but if you just want to ask me, just let me know. And then
that was
next,
great.
that's right. That was perfect. Um, next thing you know, he's asking about a period. He was like, "That's something you're supposed to ask your mom." But by the time he explained it, he said, "I probably explained it better than Toya anyway."
Right, because
It was
he is a
so
doctor.
funny. So funny. Yeah, he wants to make memories with his boys. That yeah, and it's time because the coddling and the nurturing part that the mom does at the beginning stages, she's done. It's time for him to take it on in and do the thing. So I love that. It was special. Girl, look at that Gucci tracksuit he got on. I saw
Hmm.
it. It was cute. They shop. Look
Hmm.
sharp. Now I can't say too much for Miles
Um,
on the looking sharp, but
uh,
I can tell that Michael is more kept. Like he went into basketball, so that's a whole nother another lane. You got the girls coming at you, so you can see how he look. What I put on
look at
here:
his yeah.
basketball player, college, and a passport, bro.
Look at him on Instagram with his shirt wide open, showing his abs. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that is different. That is very different.
Yes, yes. And then he's like, thanks for entitling me. And they're just like, what is going on? And I feel of two minds of this thing. But like I said, you have to know your children. And sometimes it you know, you have to draw a boundary because they will fall into the entitlement and they will, drag their feet like they seem to be doing. Now, Miles, he done been in undergrad for 5 years. Say what now? I said,
That's not that bad because honestly, most people, I don't feel like it's that bad because I did school in 5 years because I changed my major. So I don't. To me, being in college for an extra year isn't as taboo as it used to be. Like
yeah,
it's really not. I think I'm
I
torn.
agree, Bill.
I'm torn because I see both sides. I think Simone has valid points, and I think Cecil has valid points. They just have to work together to come in the middle. I like and I can appreciate Cecil doing things in a different approach, a more new age approach. Like, hey, I don't want to be that parent that kicks my kid out at 18, expects them to have their life together. Like, what's wrong with generational wealth? Like he said, other cultures do it. What's wrong with generational wealth in the Black community? That's our ancestors' dream. You know what I'm saying? To be able to help your kids financially. I get that aspect. I also get Simone's aspect of not wanting to coddle them too much, wanting them to become more independent, wanting them to be able to take care of themselves. They both have valid points. They just have to try to find a happy medium. You know what I'm saying? Like something like they gotta work through the kinks and find a middle ground where they can help their kid, but their kid still displays a certain level of appreciation,
Responsibility.
responsibility. They just have to really work together versus it being team A and team B. Y'all create something, create some rules and a ground base together to kind of fuse both opinions. You know what I'm saying? Or both, I don't know. You get what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. But I agree with Simone on this because in order to build generational wealth, you have to be building something. So that's why when we're looking for a 5-year plan, you have to like, well, I hope to be like, maybe we should be more firmer, yeah, life be life in, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like generational wealth doesn't mean just spend the money. There
Mm-hmm.
has to be some type of, because if you spend it, I mean, you can't spend it and have it at the same time.
Mm.
Simone's talking about retirement, and she can't even retire because she's sitting. I don't even think she taking care of 2 grown men. I think she's taking care of 3 grown men. So I'm not here for a woman being a workhorse and a mule and all that stuff or whatever. I'm not here for that. And so, just like Belle said, that she thinks that Cecil is enabling Miles to be lazy. And he's like,
Mhm.
no, he's just taking baby steps. Like, I mean, but that's 5 years of college money that's coming out my goddamn account. Because I'm sure he ain't getting no scholarships with no C's.
Right.
So, I mean, come on. I don't know. I mean, I see both sides, but yes, put them. We got to get a plan. We can't just be betting on potential. Like he looks aimless. He doesn't look like he was talking about his father said he can get some work. I'm like, well, what is he, what has he been doing? Like, I mean, 5 years, you could at least be working part-time. You could have had a film internship. Y'all got cameramen following y'all around at Bravo. We're
Exactly.
in the industry. We have to be a little bit more go-getters. And it feels like they want something to kind of fall into their lap.
Yeah,
So
I see that too. Yeah.
uh, that's how I feel. Yeah, a internship, a part-time job or something, but and then to be doing school full time, not contributing nothing, average grades, still on got. I mean, she said he's been in school for 5 years, not even graduation in sight. He said next year in May,
Mm-hmm.
maybe. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
all
Uh-oh.
right, y'all, let's get to this pamper party. We're gonna get
Oh,
into
yes.
yeah. Look, hands down, all them women looked good.
Good. They looked great.
They look good. Simone looked good. Toya
Mom.
looked good. Faith, everybody looked good.
Even Heavenly pulled off a little something something with her legs showing out. She looked good.
Right, right. Oh yeah, he did take a year off.
Yep.
Oh, I bet you he ain't had no job. I wonder. Miles is a no go. If you want to be somebody, you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention.
Okay, Sister Act.
Right.
If you wanna be somewhere, if you wanna go somewhere.
Now, y'all, do y'all think this man looked like a younger Damon? Little
Yes,
Damon.
in the fade. I can see it.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't even know.
Little
But
day.
yeah, it was funny.
That was
The
fun.
family party was really, really nice. Toria did a
Oh,
good job,
did a good job.
really good job. And well, did I say everybody looked good? I don't know about what Sweet Tea had on, but that's neither here nor there. Now, during this party,
Oh, Lord.
she gets a phone call from her wedding planner, and he says because it's going to rain, the venue's been changed from outside to inside, and all of the different decor that has to be, redone and it's going to cost an extra $14,000.
Woo! God dang, that's a lot of money.
And I believe this was the day of,
The day before or 2 days before.
a couple of days before, right?
Yeah.
So she full on has a temper tantrum meltdown. Her sister was just trying to get, because the phone is what was causing her the issue. So she was trying to get the phone from her so she could probably handle the phone call and not stress her out. But Child T just took all that anger out on her sister, started screaming,
So
started
weird.
acting a total fool.
Fool.
I'm sorry, a total fool.
Total fucking fool.
Show her entire ass to everybody, people that she don't even really know all like that, and they looking at her like she was crazy. Now, during the time they moved into the bathroom, they're talking, trying to get themselves together or whatever. This maid of honor was sitting up there, ear hustling like a mug, listening to Heavenly kind of regurgitate the conversation that her and Sweet Tea had a couple of days ago, 4 days ago, at the thing where she was getting her liquored up, spilling her guts. We're gonna get there. Oh, we're gonna get there. It's in another slide. But she tells them that she thought that the marriage was too fast, too rushed, and she don't think that they're ready. And so that made her honor. She didn't say nothing. She was just listening. And everybody was like, well, it's always like something. She was like, and look at this meltdown that she just had. That tells you something. Something she's stressed about something. And so I was just like, child, it was not fabulous. Everything looked real. I thought the decorations looked nice, but I thought that dress was a little dry. It was just a little dry. He said Johnny robbed that lady. No, I really feel like to take it from the outside to the inside, then you got to get the drapery and you got to get all the. I think that there's something. I think there's something to that. Oh my God.
Inga.
Johnny's giving this him. I don't trust him or Roger.
Oh my gosh. Inga. That suit was about to buzz. I wanted him to unbutton his suit so bad because it was bad. It was bad. It was ill fitted. It didn't look right.
Right. And so what actually ended up, well, I'll get there because I don't think I got a slide for that. I don't think I got a slide for that. Yes, the maid of honor was on her job. Honey, as soon as she got herself composed and came back and sat down and joined the group, Miss Quad comes. Miss Quad. She got it. She got it. Girl, she came in there and gagged the girls. Everybody was screaming and getting up and hollering, and Toya was pissed.
Toya was on one.
I said, Toya, how you gonna be that mad though? She was mad.
Toya was on their neck.
Now listen, Sweet Tea said, "This is my event," and she was like, "No, it's not. It's my event.
It's my event, and I'm planning it for you." Ooh. Well,
so F the bride,
right?
That's what we do. There was no problem. She told her to come sit down beside her. She
Mhm.
ordered gifts. She came in being pleasant, told her flat out she ain't got no animosity. I wish you the best. Here go you some presents. I saw Joe Malone. I ain't peeped the other one. But I thought everything was fine. Sweet Tea handled that perfectly. Because the way that they led us to believe that blow
Right,
up with her sister, we thought that was going to be for Quad, but it
right,
wasn't.
right.
And I love it because I was just saying, don't let her see you sweat. Like you got this. You should be cool. Play it cool. And
They
she
cool,
sure did.
baby.
I mean, you couldn't do it no other way because Quad came in there very nice. Just like Phaedra said, she shifted the atmosphere. I mean, well, not for Toya. She done sent Toya. She sent Toya over the edge, baby. Toya was gone. It was the best. It was the best. But go ahead and talk. I'm
It
trying to
was
check some of these comments.
sweet and sour chicken.
Mm-mm-mm. We could all got together and planned that. Right.
I mean, it wasn't terrible. It just, it could have used a couple tweakings, little tweaks.
Right. Johnny Appleseed was right. Sit next to me, Quad. I said, oh, okay.
She
I
was
mean,
just,
like I said, she came in there pleasant. But then didn't she say in her confessional, she was like, now I gotta smile through this book BS too.
she sure did. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. So I was like, okay. But like I said, don't let them see you sweat, child. It's all right.
Mm-hmm. And then Toya was just like, she was
Phaedra,
on one.
get your girl out of here.
She was
Walk her
like,
out the door.
Asia, can you please escort your friend out?
And then what made it so bad, what really gagged me, is that after she made Quad leave, she got her shit and left. I said, now ain't this about a bitch?
I
You
don't
gonna
even,
escort somebody?
child.
How you gonna escort somebody out? Then you get so damn mad that you don't even want to be at the thing no more. Who gonna clean up? I thought that's your event.
She was like, as much as we would all like to sit around and figure out why we got a problem with Quad, this is not the time or the place. Phaedra, can you please escort your friend out? Ta-ta.
She was like, sweetie, if you would like for me to go, I will. She was like, yeah, I
So she
guess.
gagged me when Simone was starting to be like, where have you been? And she was like, Simone, you don't care. You
Boy,
don't care, Simone.
Toya was hotter than fish grease. I'm telling you, she was hot. And then they probably been drinking quite a bit. They probably been drinking. So that was the alcohol, the just the vitriol that she has for her overall. Just a mess, child. It was funny though. I enjoyed it. And child Gregory,
Oh,
meanwhile,
baby, they
Gregory over there acting
juicy booty strippers. I ain't gonna hold you. They got some nice looking strippers. I was like, oh, y'all going in. I mean,
right.
ass and titties everywhere. It was a very vulgar scene on that buzz. Even at the
Yes,
strip
it was. They
club.
even had to blur out the private parts because we
Yeah,
probably
they
we
was
probably have seen something.
Greg was on. If I'm putting my pants down, I ain't putting them back up. If I take my pants down, I ain't pulling it back up.
And he tried to hit her best man, talking about what's your name? She like tequila, and she
You
just
want
been
to come my way?
gyrating and pussy popping and all that stuff. And then next thing you know, he was like, this is my bachelor party. You want to come to my wedding? Eugene was like, this ain't the best man. We are not inviting the strippers to the wedding, okay? And what I did find weird, but not weird,
Okay.
Curtis
Ooh.
found a way to come and make it to the stripper party, but he couldn't even make it to the wedding. Isn't that interesting?
Hands everywhere. Yeah. Talking about some, oh, my wife got it. My wife carries a gun. Nigga, what? What that got to do with shit? You still touching me? Your handsy self, big country, as Keisha called him. What?
Right. Love it, every bit of it. Like every time you would
Yeah.
see the woman open her legs or bend it over, and he just sitting there like this. I mean, any other time he looking like this. But when he see that, you see all 132 teeth in his mouth. Like he a
Right,
mess.
Inga. He does his cheating out the country now. You in DR? Okay. Mm.
Exactly. And then he come back from the DR just to go right back out to the DR, or was that film out of order?
What you mean?
You remember? Because in the beginning, like episode 1, when they was at the or they was at the dinner party or something, and Greg asked about him, and she said he's in the DR, but they don't be filming this stuff in
He
order.
mentioned the
So
DR twice. I thought she only
yeah,
mentioned it in this.
she said the DR the first time, and then he came back for this, and then somebody asked him, "Where's he at for the wedding? Where's your plus one?" She said he's in the DR working on a project. I was just like, oh, we're gonna have to keep our good eye on this one. Okay. She mentioned it twice. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Mhm. I might be some type of separation going on right there. I don't know. We're gonna keep our good eye on it, okay? Women don't really want to ever cop to, their marriage failing. So they'll look at Tiana Taylor. They will try to put on a brave face, just like Kiki Watt, not Kiki Watt, Kiki Palmer. Put on a brave face. They'll do whatever they have to do they will lie to protect the image of their marriage so that they don't look bad. So, um, Heavenly gets her all liquored up. And I don't you froze just for a quick second.
Maybe.
And she was taking them shots, but at the end of the day, Heavenly told her right. Heavenly told her, my mama always told me to have your own.
Mm.
My mama told me, she was like, yeah, you told me to get the life insurance. She said, yeah, because he probably gonna go first. I loved it. I loved it. I was just in here. I was cackling. But like I said, she told her right though. And she told her, she was like, Quad might have been right about some things. He is controlling. She gave the whole spiel. So everything that Heavenly said is the same thing that she said, but I'm sure she said it in confidence that she didn't want people to regurgitate what
I
she's going through.
mean, we gonna keep it a buck, baby. How much confidence did you think it was gonna be when you did
On
it on
national TV.
TV?
Right. That is true. That is true. That is true. And also too, she mentioned about the whole thing with um the house alarm, and saying that he played a joke on her, saying that it's robbers in the house with guns and everything. She
You
was like,
don't play like that.
right. And she said he did it to teach her a lesson. She said, you teach your children a lesson. You don't teach me a lesson.
Show
I said,
enough.
Kira, where's the red flag? I need you to send me one. Where you get yours from? I need a red flag. Girl, flag on the play. Like
Uh-huh.
and even when, like we said, we tell y'all that younger women very rarely listen to older women with experience. She said, so she's seeing all this stuff right now, all these red flags. Woo, 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 woo. She said, so what you think gonna happen when you get married? She was like, oh, we just
Oh,
gonna figure it out.
figure it out.
Oh, baby.
Baby girl. Don't you know that when you get married, the problems grow bigger?
Girl, yes. What you allow before the marriage will continue and get even worse after you say I do.
Yep.
I promise you.
Sure will.
There's no incentive to change.
Zero.
They got you. So, I mean, unless you want to spend most of your days in counseling. And you know, the thing that's really sinister about him is that he is a psychiatrist and
Crazy.
he acts like that.
Yep.
There has to be something off about that. Like he fully is aware of what he is doing, yet he still decides to double down in his mistreatment of women.
Hmm.
Oh boy, child. Me don't know.
Monique.
Me don't know. Me don't know.
I ain't going to the next thing. Go on to the next thing.
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying, like, in good consciousness, like, how in good consciousness, the same way
It's
Mama
not
Dot,
about
Mama Dot is a therapist, and she does the same manipulation tactics to her daughter, and you would think that you wouldn't
I
do
have
that.
worked I have worked with several therapists, and I feel like it's not about having their life together because they have their own issues, but it's just you expect them to have a certain level of like their thought process. You expect it to be on a level that would display more, I guess, understanding of another
Fairness,
awareness and things like that. And Greg really lacks it. Like, it's the same shit that Quad said. Love is not a monetary thing.
right?
I need more from you. I don't want to just hear that you are paying the bills all the time. And so,
Yeah, they are. These therapists out here looking like the master manipulators. Girl, you said a word. That's a mess. So anyway,
mhm.
they, I mean, at least Heavenly told. She said, I think in Heavenly's interview or review with Carlos, she said if she was there for the, if you know how if anybody objects to the union, stand up or forever hold your peace. I think she said she was gonna stand up, but she wasn't there for that part. Remember, she got there
I
kind
don't
of
think
late.
I know she said that. I don't think she would have done all that. That's
I
that's
think she would have.
that's doing a lot.
I think she would have. I think she was a good sport for handling the replay of the bachelor party. You know, she was kind of.
Yeah, she ain't see it at this point, so she ain't no good. I
I
don't.
thought really, I thought they was when they comment on it, they've already looked at it and they know.
Not always. No, ma'am.
Oh,
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
oh, okay. Child, Dr. Jackie got her nose turned up, looking around in Phaedra's house.
Mm.
It was a mess. It was a mess. But I think Heavenly liked it. I think it's overall kind of cute. It's busy. It is busy, but
That's a good word to say. It's very busy.
yes, it's busy. She was like, it seems like it's a whole lot of different, like eclectic or something. It has a lot of different
Yeah.
styles in there.
Yes. Yes. Good words. Good words, Nita. Yeah.
Yes. So we get down to the table. She's fixing food for them. I'm like, why are you fixing the food? I thought you had a butler, but okay.
Maybe he was off that day.
No, Dr. Heavenly said he was there.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. She
He
did.
just wasn't doing his job. Maybe he's in the bed relaxing.
Ooh.
Can I say that? So no. She said, "No, why you bring that girl to this party?"
Mm.
But
Everybody in the group was, asking about Quad. And I really feel like, bringing her to that event would have solidified her place in the group. Honestly, I really think that Quad kind of shifted the atmosphere that night. Don't you think?
mhm, I actually do. I actually do.
Exactly, Inga, because production told her to.
Exactly. Exactly. Because she was
But
all mic'd up and everything. But she said they did come up with a plan 2 weeks ago when she appeared in, I guess, episode 2 with Phaedra. So she was like, we need to get the girls together and stuff. And then she was like, oh, well, we got some events coming up. She's like, okay, bet. We're going to do that then.
she sure did.
She ordered the
That's
food
some
too.
shit I would do because I don't cook. So that's some shit I would do. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
Mm-mm-mm. She said he is seeing his way through college. She wanted a 5-year plan. I think we already talked about this, but she
Yeah.
basically put a boundary up. Like I said, you got to know your children. Like, yes, we want generational wealth. Yes, we want all of the things. Yes, we want to look out for our kids, but you
Boundaries.
know, you
Boundaries.
do still have to insert boundaries. You know
Yep.
why? Because if you don't, you'll end up in a world of resentment.
Mm,
You'll be feeling depleted. You feel like you're giving, 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 and nobody's giving back to you. You'll
hmm
get into that thing. And what we practicing, y'all? Self-care. Okay. So you have to be able to put in boundaries so you can protect your overall mental and your
hmm
pockets, your physical, everything that has to do with your being. So you know, like I said, I don't mind helping my children at all, but I know when I need to put in a boundary, and the boundary will be upheld. So,
I know that's right. Yes, ma'am. I agree.
okay, so yeah, we can keep it moving.
The
Okay,
okay.
so this is the rehearsal dinner, right?
hmm
And I don't know. She always looked like she on the verge of tears to me. Like she always like, even when he said, well, "How you doing?" Like he just checking in, and she's just like,
Yeah, she was about to
oh,
cry.
I was like, "Oh no, girl, what's wrong?" I said, "Did you break the news to him yet?" I guess she already did, and he said that it's unfortunate that we gotta come out the pocket for another 14,000, but I got you. He said, I'm gonna give you the wedding that you want, and we're gonna do what we gotta do. And I was just like, and should like that's my thing. Like I hate when people or men want cookies for the things that they're supposed to do.
Mm. I mean,
I
I
mean,
wouldn't say
somebody
that.
somebody on the outside, I could see somebody like, oh, like how we talk about Eugene, about him being commendable, about being, what I'm saying. But I don't know. It feels like Greg wants his cookies from her. Like he wants his pats on the back. He wants his ego stroked. He want all of the things because he keeps throwing it in her face and all this other stuff. So I don't know.
He does. He does.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna let
But
you.
I don't when you said I don't know if I agree with you on the part of like you were saying, "Oh, getting a cookie for what you're supposed to do." I don't agree with that because I feel like we got a budget. We need to try to stick to this budget. And it's kind of like if I'm giving you the floor to plan all this, like let's be clear. Like I don't know if he's trying to stunt for TV or not, but it is beyond wild 2 days before your wedding to be like, I have to dish out 14,000 more dollars, additional dollars. That's ludicrous. Like most husbands would be like, what the fuck? Like, can like it just so I just feel like no, like he handled it well. I,
Okay.
like I don't like I would feel crazy asking my husband for 14 more thousand. Like I mean, I don't know how much money he making. Like I don't know. He said he got it, but again, that could have been fronting for the cameras. I really don't know. Maybe in his mind, he felt like they would make it back up with what they're gonna get paid for this season. I don't know, but like as
Yes, that's what I was looking at
14,
too. But I'm trying to figure out how did Heavenly know what the budget is. So I'm like, did she just throw that number out there? Because
her.
it seems really, really low.
She
Because
probably
I mean,
told her.
your venue alone can cost like almost $10,000, depending on what day it'll. If you put it on a Friday, you might get a discount. Saturday, astronomical. Sunday, you might get a discount or stuff. They do the popular days are way more expensive and stuff like that. And yeah, Heavenly did say the budget was 10. Then to get an additional 14, and I think she said that production paid for the food. So I was just like, ouch.
Mm, mm, mm,
Ouch.
mm.
So I don't know, honey. I don't know. You think
Get
they
Patty.
they do their confessionals after they film, but not before they see the final edit. Okay,
Exactly. Yep.
okay. But
Mhm.
even still, I think they do be slipping and sliding some other ones in there. Like you remember how they'll be dressed differently, and maybe they'll pull some stuff because a lot of times you be seeing people taking shots at people, and I'm like, they must have seen the episode or they must have seen what somebody said behind their back. Because I was like, why are they being so shady in the confessionals? But I thought that they saw it, but I
You
don't
don't
know.
see it, but what happens is depending on when they filmed it. So it depends. Like that's why you can tell. Like I don't know how to explain it, but it depends on when they film the confessionals. Sometimes they film the confessionals at the total end of filming, or sometimes they do it near the end of filming. So you don't know what drama may have transpired,
Yeah.
you know. But when they do the confessionals, they have not seen the final edit yet. I can tell you
Okay.
that.
She
Yeah.
did bring up to Gregory that quad
Was there.
here, Phaedra
Mhm.
bought quad. And he was
Ooh,
like,
what about when he called Phaedra? What did you think about that conversation?
it was I thought I thought she handled it good.
Shady Fay Fay.
Right. She's still shady Fei Fei.
Still Shady Fay Fay. That bitch
Yeah.
can lie and
I
twist
thought
some
so
shit
too.
up. Yeah, they do reshoots as well. That is true. Phaedra is like Heavenly said, the truth ain't in her. The truth is not in that woman
He's like, oh no, it's not gonna happen again. That
because it's all
situation ain't gonna happen again because it's already over.
Oop, oop.
But I cannot be held for other situations. Like
Phaedra.
Phaedra, she's that La Oya. You know
She
what I'm saying?
really
She's
is.
really
She
slick with
is.
them words. She's slick
She
with them
is.
words. She got them words.
She is. She really, really is. She really is.
See, doing a green screen the other day. You feel like Miles is gonna get it together? I hope so.
I hope so. I think he lacks confidence and I just think he needs some guidance and they may want to also get him in some counseling and he might need like a financial what you call it? Not a financial advisor. What am I saying? Like a career coach or it's just he just may need some extra guidance. You also have to know like you said earlier, you have to know your children. You have to know sometimes kids need like extra help.
Extra, right?
You know what I'm saying? So I
Extra
think I
support.
extra support. So I think he needs extra support.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think Michael was gonna have it together. He's gonna be a mess.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a mess out in these streets.
He
Talking
gonna be
about we were Ubering people back and forth to the resort.
Mhm.
I said for what, man?
You better not get nobody
Like,
knocked up. You better not get nobody knocked up next season after
exactly.
that. Shit.
Yes, and I got this picture, but I wasn't able to get the picture of Quad being in her um bathroom taking a nice bubble
Mm.
bath and while they was at the wedding. And she was just at peace, honey. At peace, baby. Because Gregory is not the prize, honey.
At all.
Let me be the one to tell you. Okay. So look, they get to the hotel. He's supposed to be getting dressed. That nigga knocked out. I said, oh yeah, that's what happened when you marry Papa. He out there knocked out before the wedding. I was like, oh God. He's still recovering from that bachelor party.
Right.
And this is the only picture. Like I had some videos and stuff like that, but I don't have time to play them. But yeah, so this was Sweet Tea walking down the aisle with her father. And
Mm.
the mama said that Gregory is 5 years her senior. So how you feel about that, Miss Monique Nicole? Worms. That's all I'm saying. Worms.
I just don't get the infatuation with women dating older men. I think it varies person to person, but I do be feeling like I just don't know. And there's levels to older. There's okay, 5 years older, 10 years older, bitch, 20
23.
for what? You got daddy issues? What's the tea? Like, what's going?
She got a
What?
whole daddy right there.
I don't know what their history is though, so I really don't know. But like 20 years older. I never understood that. And I've always been against older men dating younger women. I just feel like the dynamics are off. It's always going to be a power struggle. There's always going to come off like this authoritative spirit about it comes off
Patrice and
hello.
Chris.
It just comes I don't like men dating younger women. I don't care about it being a double standard. There's something about it that I've never liked. I just think it's predatorial. It's like, why do you? And I've heard you can find podcasts of ignorant ass men literally painting it out and just spelling it out and saying, yes, I date younger women because they gonna talk back less and they're easily to manipulate and da, 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 da. I've heard men say that. So
What's the guy name? Not Omarion, but the other one that got the child bride.
His cousin or whatever.
Marcus Houston.
Marcus Houston, yeah.
Honey, we know y'all.
Yeah, England, that's different, baby. Like I said, 5 years ain't really much of nothing, but we talking about 15, 20. Ooh.
Right. That's
something
crazy.
in the milk ain't clean. I don't like it.
Y'all, we gotta talk about the
what happened?
The elephant in the. I didn't get Toya's birthday. Cute little scene. Nothing. Heavenly getting scratched off the guest list.
Woo! Let's talk about that.
Okay.
This is my issue with that.
Mm-hmm.
One, I think it's tacky to do that to somebody. Mm-hmm. Very tacky. Two, you think you big shit, but really you a pussy because if you was about that life,
you would have called
her ass up and told her, hey bitch, I heard you was talking shit. I ain't really fucking with you right now. And you're not coming to my wedding. If you was really about that life, but you to play coy about it, and you're gonna have her get dressed up. She and her husband get dressed up, bring their ass to the venue to deny them at the door. Bitch, this is not 2008. This is not season 1 of Housewives of Atlanta. You are not Sheree and Nene, boo-boo. Been there, done that. I think that was corny. And then you bring the men involved because Dr. Damon Daddy and Greg are friends. So why put Greg out? I mean, why put Dr. Damon Daddy out when you know they're homies? Like, why get the men involved? Like, you could have been like, you could have had her come to the wedding and then you could have handled it one-on-one after your honeymoon. When you come, I just thought it was whack. She was trying to be funny. She was trying to make a moment. She was trying to, I guess, show Heavenly like, oh, I'm not the one to mess with, but you did it in a punk ass way. Like,
right.
So sweet tea, sour tea. I don't really feel her.
Oh, we rocking with sweet tea, mama. Look,
keep trying to give her a chance, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm. All I know, if it was me, I'd have been like this.
Oh! Shout out to everybody. I had fun. I gotta be good.
I'd have been gone.
I mean, Heavenly was like, forget this, bye. You know what I mean? But the producers went and got her because she is pivotal for this show and they wanted her to film. So, boo-boo.
Right.
It didn't work, sweet tea.
Exactly.
Oh, we saw a cameo with Dr. Contessa.
Oh, yeah.
Very beautiful. I'm always gonna give her credit. She is a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
That's all. I'm
still looking good. Still looking like she's still training, doing the things. So I ain't mad at it. Oh, then producers kind of ushered them into
Mm-hmm.
And then Heavenly like, girl, why you leave my name on the list? You know I love you. Why you do that? She was like, I'm gonna kick your ass. Get on the way from me, girl. I was like, what? She said, I'll talk to you later. I said, oh, we're getting a little testy, aren't we? So yeah, y'all, that was it. That was it. So did y'all like the episode? I thought both of the
Whoa,
episodes
what
were
about
good.
hold up.
I missed something.
What about Phaedra's old lying ass when she was talking about Apollo, talking about some they dated or met in the 12th grade? First of all,
Ooh, 12th grade.
Apollo is 5 years older than you. So who was in the 12th grade? Who? You or him? So you met him when he was in middle school? Or he's 5 years younger. Yeah, 5 years younger than her, I think. So you met him when he was in middle school? Like, nah, bitch. No. Phaedra be lying about
All the time. That's why I like I can't wrap my brain trying to figure her out. Honestly, I cannot because she is like
she just
the
be
truth
lying
ain't in
to
the bitch.
lie. She be lying to lie. This is still the same Phaedra who lied about her due date
Right.
12 years ago. Like,
Lie or yeah.
oh yeah, and Phaedra, like Monique said, Phaedra should have been off the list, but apparently Phaedra either paid or hooked up,
The
was a
pastor.
plug for the preacher, for the pastor. So
Yeah.
Greg wasn't gonna kick her out. But I just felt like you can't have that smoke for Heavenly and have no smoke for Phaedra. Like,
Right. Yeah.
that's all I got.
All right. Are we gonna rate the episode?
I'll give it a
Go over to whatchamacallit channel.
you doing a
Struggle.
struggle review.
Yeah, Struggle Reviews TV. Hold on, she just texted me and said we're about to get started. I'm coming.
Let's do it because I got somewhere to go and I don't even know how
Go.
to do it. I'm so tired.
I'm doing 9.5, and that's for both of them cumulatively. So
Okay. Shit.
oh,
Oh, sorry, y'all.
all right, we got 8.5. Yes, yes.
Baby, Married to Medicine has been bringing it.
Yes.
Bring it.
Absolutely. That's okay. 9. Come on, 9.
Hey, Monique Johnson.
Come on, 9. All right, y'all. I
Kira,
gotta
where
get
you
to
at, girl?
bed.
What's your rating? If you still in the building, Kira.
Oh yeah, and Bill. They may be gone because I know other people have went live too. Um, what else we got, y'all? Ingrid 9.
Okay.
Okay, LSW 9. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think we all on the
Mm-hmm.
same pocket. In the same pocket. I'm gonna keep my good eye on Curtis. Big ugly. I'm gonna keep my good eye on him. I think they might be
I don't
separated.
fool with Curtis, child. Nobody.
I think they might be
Ooh,
separated. Yeah.
Jackie ain't going nowhere.
All right, y'all. Don't forget to like the video. Okay, and we'll see y'all next week. I
Make
hope
sure
y'all
y'all
enjoyed the live.
go to. I'm streaming it too, so please, if you haven't already, go to my channel and like the video as well.
And
And
leave
all
some
that good stuff.
comments.
All right, we love y'all. See y'all later, baby.